Hi, everybody. I'm Debbie Belaus. I'm the owner of Qigong with Debbie. I teach yoga, Qigong, Tai Chi, and meditation. I did another video, a standing, I call it standing pick me up. It's a way to kind of get your energy moving. It's great to do. This practice is good to do. This routine is good to do when you wake up. If you don't have a lot of time, it's about a 15-minute practice. You could do it during the day, midday, if you need that pick me up. So whenever you need to pick me up, but actually this is a very good practice to do on a daily basis. It really keeps your body running smoothly. It's turning on all your stimulation, your circulatory system, your respiratory system is like turning on the switch to all those different systems that make us human, our lymphatic system, the heart, getting everything moving a short amount of time. And that is healthy, that is not harmful to the body. Most of my students are over the age of 55. I'm way over 55, and these practices really help to keep me grounded and also stimulated and relaxed all at the same time. So short video, I want to do it sitting. So I have one standing. I want to show you how easy it is to do sitting. You might not be feeling great. Maybe you hurt your knee, maybe your hip hurts and you still want to move. This is a good practice to do seated. So we're going to get started. Feet are flat on the floor. You want to be more towards the edge of your chair. So you're rooted in your sit bones, and then you lengthen up through the crown of the head, root down through the feet. We're going to start what's called, this is part of the Qigong. So this is called oscillating. You're just going to lift your shoulders up and down. You could also move the side of the body. Also, if that feels okay, sitting. So oscillating helps to stimulate your lymphatics in the neck. We have a lot of lymphatics in the neck. So we're stimulating, we're kind of like pumping up the lymphatics. And then we're going to do a purging breath. It's called inhaling through the nose and exhaling out through the mouth. That helps to purge your toxins. So this is a toxin release. This is part of your waste management system in the body. You want to release the toxins every single day because we build up of toxins through our food, through the air, through the water that we drink, through our thoughts. There's so many ways of building up toxins from not moving enough. So this part of the practice, we're going to use the purging breath, and then for the Tai Chi, we won't use the purging breath. We'll do a different breath in and out through the nose. It's a little bit more softer breath, a little bit more smoother breath than this one, but this one for sure, you want to inhale through the nose and exhale out through the mouth, especially if you're sick. You want to release those toxins. You want to also turn on your immune system. So we're turning on our different systems of our body. This helps with the immune system, especially with the toxins. So just kind of exaggerating, lifting those shoulders up and down. Now we go into, I call it the washing machine. So we're just kind of stirring up like a washing machine would do with your clothes. We're cleaning our internal organs. So we're cleaning our internal organs. Again, it's all about the stimulation and the circulation and the activation. Continue with the purge, inhaling through the nose and exhaling out through the mouth. And the other thing you want to do is lift the corners of your mouth up for that inner smile. It also turns on your vagus nerve, which helps with your rest and relaxation part of the body. Lots of videos on the vagus nerve, really good nerve to learn about because it's really helpful to know how to turn your vagus nerve on for any kind of stress that you might be feeling. Who doesn't have stress, right? So it helps to tame down that stress anxiety level of the body. It's a cranial nerve. It's the wandering nerve. It starts, I'll keep talking as you keep moving. It starts from the base of your neck, the base of the skull, and it wanders through the jaw. So if you grip a lot in your mouth and you're cutting off that vagus nerve, wanders down the throat, down your esophagus, your larynx, and then it wanders through the whole trunk of the body and ends in the digestive system. That's why they call it the rest and digest system. And then stop. Now we're going to go right into some shaking. Now it's easier to do the standing shaking, the 9 gates, but we're going to just shake the hands, and we're also you can tap the feet like that, or both at the same time, but you're shaking it's called shaking the 9 gates. If you want, maybe just do the arms and the shoulders, and then maybe add in the feet at the same time. So this is called shaking the 9 gates. The 9 gates are your major joints. It will be your ankles and your knees and your hips and your wrist and your elbows and your shoulders and your neck. So if you can try to get that neck moving as well, we're stimulating your proprioceptors as well. You're turning on your circulatory system, your respiratory system, circulatory system. You're getting all your fluids moving, your synovial fluid for your joints, your cerebral fluids for your brain, your spinal cord fluids for your spine, missing some of your blood. all those fluids, 65% of your body's fluids, and we got to move them. So this is called shaking the 9 gates, and this is a really quick and easy way to get that stimulation going. And then stop. Hopefully you feel some tingling between the palms of the hands. That means you're getting some stimulation here. Now we're going to work the spine. We're going to inhale, lean back and open into a back flexion. You're going to compress in, chin to chest, tuck the tailbone under. This is called spinal cord breathing. Every day in every way, we want to move our spine in 4 flexions. So this is a forward flexion. Here's your back flexion. Easy stuff to do, but you want to do it every day. You want to be consistent with this. Spinal cords, they get compressed. You don't want to compress spinal vertebrae because that's where pain starts to happen. You want to have the full functional movement in your spinal cord, and moving forward and back is the back flexion and the forward flexion. We're going to come now into a side flexion, bringing one hand on the chair, other arm up towards the sky. You're going to lean over to one side for your side flexion, lifting up again, side flexion. We'll do this again, lifting up, side flexion, and then again, side flexion. Now we're going to come into a twist. This hand's just going to hang here. This hand, you're going to just press the inside of the shoulder and guide yourself to twist the spine. So there's your spinal flexion. Keep moving slowly, mindfully. If something hurts, just back off. Going from side to side, twisting flexion. So easy. We did those 4 flexions. We're going to move the spine in many different directions as we come into our Tai Chi. Now we're going to do, let's do some tapping. Again, this stimulates all your systems. It stimulates your proprioceptors, which helps you navigate your place in space. It stimulates, we're activating our hands. It stimulates your spinal cord, all your organs. It stimulates all your meridian lines, which is your energy lines in the body. It stimulates all your cells. I mean, this is tapping, just like it stimulates your bones. It's one of the best things you can do for yourself. So again, these are quick pick-me-ups. These are easy to do. You can do them anytime, any day. Any place. You don't need equipment. You just want to learn how to be mindful with your movement and your body and your breath. You can continue with purging breath because we're still purging here, tapping around the eyes, tapping around the jaw, moving the jaw around because we tend to grip there, tapping around the mouth, tapping the ears, tapping the back of your skull, which is part of that vagus nerve. Bring it around to the larynx, the esophagus. Take some swallow a couple of times, activate that area of your body. And then we're going to tap what's called the thymus gland. You could thump it. So you could use little fists. You can use the whole hand. You can use little bird's beak where you're actually like kind of pinpointing. If anything hurts, you back off of it and maybe just rub. But the gland that we are activating produces your white blood cells. It's your thymus gland. And the white blood cells help to eliminate toxins or eliminate pathogens that might enter your body. This is a transitional time of year. The weather's getting cooler. A lot of upper respiratory diseases happen this time of year. We want to keep this your immune system really, really strong to fight off any pathogens. We're tapping down the inside of the arm. You can do this a few times. This is activating your lung meridian. Again, you don't need to know this stuff yet, but just know that you're activating some major organs by tapping. If you've gone to an acupuncturist, that's what they do. They needle into those meridian lines, those energy lines of your organs. That's what acupuncture is. So if you've ever had acupuncture, this is part of acupuncture. This is part of the Qigong practice. And then we're going to tap the side of the neck, cross over to the other side of the nose, taking this arm behind you, and you're going to tap around your breast tissue. We've got a lot of lymph nodes here. So we're still purging here. You can continue with that inhale, exhale out through the mouth, and really get a deep purge. We're going to tap down the side of the body, breathe, and smile. Smiling, you have no idea what smiling does to your body. It creates endorphins that help you feel good. It helps to lift up your spirits. You're activating your vagus nerve because that nerve runs through the jaw. So when you lift up the corners of your mouth, so it's not just a silly thing because a smile, you really are organically doing quite a bit for the body. It's really stimulating the body when you smile. And again, it doesn't cost anything. And if you're feeling kind of blue, fake it till you make it. turn those endorphins on, the dopamine on, and before you know it, you might be feeling a lot better for no simple reason but smiling. We're going to tap the back of the shoulder. We're going to tap the side of the neck, the side to the other side of the nose. Arm comes behind you. So I do these practices every day to turn myself, to turn on, to stimulate my system, my whole system, not just one part of my system, but the whole system. So I feel grounded and restored and replenished and refreshed. And also grounded, so I don't lose my balance. There's so many reasons for doing this. You're stimulating your proprioceptors. We're going to tap the whole trunk of the body. What sits in here? All your major organs. So it's called rebounding. We're helping the organs get the fluids, get the circulation that they need so they're healthy. We don't stop aging, but we can slow it down. And we can wake up the dormancy of our body from not moving in different parts of our body and wake up the dormancy of our body. We're going to tap the kidneys. So you're tapping the kidneys, rub the kidneys, and then we're going to tap down the backs of the legs, backs of the knees, lots of lymph nodes here in the backs of the knees, down the calves, down to the feet. Now, inside of the legs, we've got 3 major meridian lines coming up here. We're going to go down the side of the body, side of the legs. We're going to come up the front of the legs, right to the whole abdominal region. Lots of lymph nodes here again. It's all about the purge. You want to clean out your system, your waste management team, clean it out so you can go into a Taichi flow. You don't feel tight or compressed. You feel uplifted. You feel lots of vitality. You feel strong and relaxed all at the same time. It's amazing how you can add all those things together and then stop. Hopefully you're feeling some stimulation, and I'm sure you do. Maybe your hands are pink. That's a good sign. Let's lift up our spirits, lift up the energy up, look up at the sky. If you're outside, it's nice to do this practice outside. It's a natural practice. It's a beautiful practice. It's 5,000 years old. We're just lifting up our spirits here, lifting up and releasing. This time we're going to bring the palms of the hands together and we're going to swim. This is called swimming dragon. Heads one direction, hands to the other. Heads one direction, hands to the other. Swimming dragon. So you can start the swimming dragon. If you have that flexibility in your shoulders, do it here. We're coiling, we're creating a figure 8. These are directional movements. This helps to wake up the dormancy of your body. Again, this is just all over great stimulation for your nervous system. Also, it's the longevity movement, the dragon series. And you can go slow if you want, you can go faster if you want, but take your time, really pay attention with these movements. Feel it, where's it moving? So I can feel this in my spine for sure. These are all about moving the spinal cord in many different directions. Spinal cord movement with dragon, swimming dragon. There's a whole series of the dragon, but this is one of my favorite ones. And then come back to center. Let's inhale and gather that energy that you cultivated, which is Qigong. Qi is energy, Gong is cultivation. We're taking this energy, it's formless energy. You can't see it, but you can feel it. And we're moving this formless material of energy, and we're moving it through our body, which is form. We're form, and the energy is formless. So now that we've got ourselves stimulated, purged out the toxins, we're going to come into a Taichi flow, which is a slower movement. We're going to bring it down. We're going to bring it down to a 4-second tempo. We're going to lift the corners of our mouth up into that inner smile. And we want to intentionally start to feel that energy moving through us, that formless moving through the body. And we gather that energy around, we move it inside. It's an internal and external movement. We're just going to start with lifting the arms up. And then gather that energy in, and then sink it down. Sink it down through the feet. Inhale, draw that energy up, gather it in, and then sink it down. One more time. Gather the energy from the earth, draw it into the body, drawing that energy in, and then sink it back down so you feel grounded and rooted. This time we're going to lift the arms up. 1, 2, 3, 4, and then exhale. 1, 2, 3, 4. Now all the work, all the breath is in and out through the nose. 1, 2, 3, 4. Exhale. 1, 2, 3, 4. A 4-second tempo is the best tempo, the most relaxed tempo for the heart. It quiets down the inflammation that you might be feeling in the body. It becomes a meditation in motion. It's a beautiful movement. Again, this practice is also done standing, and this can easily be done sitting, as you can see. So we're lifting up. We're opening up the flow. We're opening up the door to the supreme energy, which is Taichi. The flow, feeling the flow. The flow feels relaxed. Feels nice to stay in that flow. It feels nice to live in that flow. If you're feeling anxious or stressed, just come into the flow. Find it, catch it. It's like catching that wave, that best wave for the surfer to grab a hold of and ride it out. And that's what this is. So this is the beginning. Let's lift the arms up. This is called Phoenix Rises from the Flames. And we're bringing it down. Kind of like a bird. It's effortless. There's no tension in the body. The body's stimulated for sure, and it's circulated from our Qigong. But now we can kind of just kind of fly here. Relax here. Relaxing the body, lifting the corners of the mouth up, smiling and finding that joy factor. In the joy factor is where the body heals. The body does not heal in stress and inflammation. The body heals in relaxation. Let's lift. It's called lifting, holding the sky. So we grab that earth energy, we hold the arms up and out. So we're lifting up that earth energy. We're drawing up towards the sky. Maybe look up at the sky if you can be outside. It's nice to do outside. I'm fortunate because I live in Phoenix, Arizona, and the weather's beautiful right now. It's not hot. It's just right. Inhaling and exhaling. Let's drop this hand down, and this one's coming up, separating heaven and earth. We're going to compress that chi ball. We're going to turn it, and we're going to separate it. We're going to compress it. We're going to turn it, and we're going to separate it. We're going to compress it. We're going to turn it, and we're separating the energy. When we come back to center, step one foot out to the side, and you're going to push the energy out. Then draw it back in. Energy pushes out. Energy moves in many different directions, and we're going to dance with it. We're going to dance with the energy, the formless that we can't see, but you'll learn how to feel it. And that's the practice. It's learning how to feel the energy moving through you. You'll understand when you're feeling congested and compressed energy and how that makes you feel tired. And then you'll notice when you open up the body from all that compression and stagnation and toxins, how different you feel when you can be in a flow, when there's no pain in your body. It's a wonderful feeling not to have pain in the body. So that's what we're trying to do. We're trying to find that wave, that energetic wave, that smoothness. We come back to center, let it sink and settle. And we'll come to the other side, step one leg out, push it out, and bring it in. Push it out, bring it in. Push it out, bring it in, push it out, bring it in, push it out, and bring it in. Let that settle. We're going to grab the side and eat. It's called pick the apple, and then eat the apple. Pick the apple, eat the apple. Other side, pick the apple, eat the apple. Pick the apple, eat the apple. Pick the apple, eat the apple. Just kind of moving and flowing. You can look at the hands if you like. It becomes a little bit more meditative. The gaze is very soft. We're not straining the eyes. It's very soft. And we're playing with this energy. We're gathering the energy, and then we draw it in. We gather and we draw it in. We gather, we draw it in, and we gather and we draw it in. Let's do a little bit more. We're going to palms of the hands face each other, and then like a moving clouds. This is called moving the clouds, separating clouds. I'm sorry, separating clouds. So we're separating the energy now. We're moving it all around us. We're separating the energy, and we're moving it all around us, moving that formless energy through your form body, and understanding the principle of how energy moves through form. Einstein said it. Everything's energy and everything wants to move, and it has to move. We are energy beings. We have to move it. We have to move the energy. And we'll step out to the other side and separating clouds, separating the clouds, feeling that moving forward just enough No strain, no stress. We don't want to be straining and reaching and grasping. There's no grasping here. We don't have to grasp. We're just smoothly moving the energy around. And we're smiling. And we're feeling hopefully some comfort in our bodies. Easy and gentle and smooth. And we'll do one more. And then we'll come back to center. And we'll settle that all in. Let's cross the arms. Protection cross. This protects your energy. It's also a crossing over energy movement, which helps with your brain function. It's also called harmonizing heaven and earth, harmonizing the yin and the yang, finding that comfort in your body through the movements, through the breath, understanding deeply how your body functions and how you can tap into this natural resource of health. It's at the tips of your fingers. It's at the tips of your toes. It's right here. And let that settle. And then we'll bring the legs together. We're going to inhale, gather that energy from one side and draw it into you, down the center line. So you're creating some centerness, some groundiness. So you feel rooted and strong. At the same time, you're feeling relaxed. It's a relaxed energy. You're also feeling vitality and joy through your body. And then it's called swaying like a bamboo in the wind. You're just letting go of anything you don't need to hold on to. Let it flow, let it go. If you feel any areas of discomfort in your body, use your imagination of a color that you love and imagine that color of energy moving to that area that's giving you some discomfort. And let it go, let it flow, let it relax. Find some peace within your own body. And from here, we'll gather one more time, gather the energy from below and above, bringing the palms of the hands together as you seal your practice. And let this little practice bring for you whatever you need to feel your best self. Thank you for joining me. Hope to see you soon. And namaste to everyone. Be well. Have a good day.